In this video I want to take a couple of minutes to talk to you about universal background checks. I'm sure that that's something that you've been hearing about on the news. Anytime there is a big push for more gun control, that's something that always comes up. And there's some things that we really need to consider about the dangers of universal background checks. I know that some states through voter action have put in place universal background checks, as well as some other gun control measures. Washington State, for example, some of the things they've done out there. There have been some immediate court challenges to those, but we really need to educate the people that are voting about this issue and to get just a little bit more information in their hands. And that's why I want to make this video. One thing about a universal background check is that it is impossible for law enforcement to enforce something like that without gun registration. There is no way around it. Not only does it add cost to buying firearms, the fact is you cannot enforce it unless that firearm is assigned to a particular individual. If you buy a gun and you decide to sell it to someone else later on, all you have to do is simply sell that gun to them and nobody knows in most cases. However, in order for universal background checks to be enforced, that gun has to be registered. They have to know that a particular gun is owned by a certain individual. That's the only way it is enforceable. And on top of that, you also have the addition of fees, transfer fees. FFLs, they're not going to do this thing for free. There are going to be fees involved in doing stuff like this. So that's just a couple of things that I think that we really need to be aware of. We really need to educate some others about that. And we really need to get involved. We need to be willing to contact our representatives to let them know that we oppose this type of legislation. Depending on where you're from, I know that some of you guys in some states already have that, but hopefully you guys can fight it and get it out of there, because I know that it's just an absolute disaster. If you do live in a state where there are currently universal background checks, let me know what you think of them down in the comments below. I think it's a good place for us to have a conversation about this. I'd really like to hear from you. Let me know, and everyone else down below in the comments, let us know some of the challenges you guys face in those states and some of those areas as far as going through the background checks and all that. Guys, thanks for watching. It's just a quick video. I've got an article on my website at boomsticktactical.com. It's got a little bit more information about it. I will link that below. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked the video. Check out the links in the description. And if you're not a member of the NRA, I will leave a link down in the description below to where you can join at a discount, as well as links to some targets, that sort of thing. And don't just look at the NRA as the only group out there, guys, because they're not. I am a big supporter of Gun Owners of America, as well as a lot of these others. And any organization that fights for our rights, for our Second Amendment rights, we all need to support. We also need to support legislatures, that are very protective of the Second Amendment. There are a few of them out there. We need to really help them. But guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.